Hey folks, and welcome back for another pre-release special. We are in Wilds of Eldraine. That's right, we're returning to Eldraine, which is a set particularly special to the Shattergang. As always, we're shuffling up with brand new legendaries and cards in the 99 from the set. First in turn order is Cryptic, piloting the Goose Mother. This deck is all about counters. Next is Luke, piloting Sir Ginger, a colourless Voltron special. In third is Dean, piloting Beluna. It's all about that teamer adventure time. And last is myself, piloting Rowan, Scion of War. It's all about Rakdos Storm. I'm excited.
We all good
Let's
to
go.
go?
Yeah, take us away.
Good luck, have fun, everybody.
Good luck, have fun.
I will start with this Rejuvenating Springs. You are my opponents, aren't you?
Definitely.
Not me.
Cool. It's
Nope.
untapped, so I'll tap it for 1, and I'll play a Teething Wormlet. Teething Wormlet has Death Touch as long as I control 3 or more artifacts, and whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life. If it's the first time this ability is resolved this turn, it also gets a +1/+1 counter.
Love it.
And then I will pass the turn.
Raw. Yeah, it's just what we needed. A waste. Ooh. I'll tap my waste and I will play Leather Armor and I'll pass the turn.
Remember, kids, don't waste your food.
Draw. I will play a tapped Stomping Ground and pass.
Dean, as your Beluna, do you not own the Goose Hydra? Is it not living, in your castle up your beanstalk?
I also have nothing but opponents. I'll play a luxury suite and I'll pass the turn.
Far too much of what you just said, Luke, sounded like a euphemism.
I know, honks in chat.
And so it begins.
I will then play this command tower. And...
Pass priority.
no. I want to do something. I'm going to do the funny thing. I'm going to cast Sir Ginger before Luke does.
Oh, for God's sake!
I'll gain 1 life. And I'll put a
Yep.
+1/+1 counter on my Teething Wormlet. And then, just so he doesn't feel bad, I'll attack Dean for 2.
What about me?
Yeah, so Luke doesn't feel bad for also.
I feel devastated now.
That's done.
Draw. I will play another waste. Ooh. And then I'll tap 2. And I'll play a Thought Vessel. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a Yavimaya Coast. And we'll pass the turn.
Draw for turn. We'll play a command tower. And then we'll tap 2 for a Talisman of Indulgence.
Get him, he's got life draining.
That's it. Combo assembled.
It's game over.
You can officially make my spells cost 1 less. Pass.
Unless he's playing a solving then. In which case I'd definitely get him.
I almost cut it. I almost cut it.
I'm going to play a Snow-Covered Forest.
I mean, Chris, you guys need to see what I'm drawing before I do, right?
I'm going to cast the Goose Mother for X is 1. So, it enters with a +1/+1, X +1/+1 counters, and then it creates half of X rounded up food. Half of 1 is half, rounded up is 1. I make 1 food token.
Seems good.
That triggers Teething Wormlet. It's the first time that's triggered this turn. I gain 1 life and it gets a counter. And then I'll move to combat, and I'll attack Baz for 3 with Sir Ginger, and I'll attack Luke for 3 with the Teething Wormlet.
Yep, take 3.
Well, I guess we'll take 3.
Your spells will be really cheap if you keep getting hit.
If only people could go to combat in my turn.
Yep. Pass turn. I'm going to attack the Ad Nauseam deck that doesn't play Ad Nauseam.
Yeah.
Well, you could still tap it on someone's turn. Oh no, activate only as a sorcery.
Yep.
Painfully fair. Draw.
It's
This deck
The
is.
only deck that wants. It's the only deck that wants Mana Crypt to lose its role.
Yeah, I feel like this is the only fair version of Rowan on Moxfield just now. Not even lying.
4, and I'll play a Hedron Archive and pass it in.
Yeah, play Mountain. And I'll cultivate.
I think it's frustrating because we've seen cards like this before. You know, spells are reduced by how much life an opponent's lost or you've lost, but the commander's usually like 7 mana. So to have access to like a 2 mana commander that does it is, or 3 manas, makes it very scary and easy to break.
Definitely. Sorry, you passing turn, Dean?
Yeah, that's all you about.
Like, doesn't Mortarion work by losing life?
Not familiar with the card. Draw for turn. Yeah, let's just cast Rowan. Tapping the talisman for generic.
Yep.
Cool.
Rowan. Come on, spell table, catch up.
Yeah, there you go. So 6 mana.
So Rowan, Sign of War, has Menace. She's a 4/2, and she has an activated ability that says tap. Spells you cast this turn that are black and or red cost X less to cast, where X is the amount of life you have lost this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. We will pass turn.
Excellent. Might continue to be curving out. But we're going to play new cards while we do it. Like a Restless Vines Stalk. This is one of the new manlands. I can pay 3 green and blue, and it becomes a 5/5 creature with blue and green creature with trample. That when it attacks another target creature, gets base power 3/3.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely.
That took a lot of words.
Yeah, a lot of words for a thing that basically is going to tap for green and blue most of this game. I'm then going to follow that up with Tough Cookie.
Yeah, you are.
Tough Cookie enters the battlefield. It creates a food token. It can animate a non-creature artifact and make it a 4/4 for 2 and a green, and then it's got the food text of sacrifice, gain 3 life. It's going to enter. It's going to make a food. It's going to trigger my Teething Wormlet. The first time it triggers Teething Wormlet gets a +1/+1 counter, and then the other times it's just gaining a life. Still before main phase combat, I'm then going to cast Gilded Goose.
More honks.
More honks.
Use tribal.
Yeah, I'm playing all of the geese in Magic. Again, makes a food.
I like 2 of them.
Gains me a life with the Teething Wormlet. No further triggers on Teething Wormlet. I'm then going to go to combat. And I'm going to send the 4/4 Teething Wormlet at Dean, the Sir Ginger at Luke, and Baz, I'm attacking you with the Goose, flying 3/3.
Cool.
Yep.
On attacks, I'll sacrifice a food to the Goose to draw a card.
We'll take 3.
Yep.
We've got
No
3
further
Goose.
effects. and then I will pass the turn, having played directly into all his dust.
Always crumbs.
Deserve it to be crumbs.
I mean, you're Sir Ginger and your food survives.
That's true.
Right, okay.
Oh shit,
what?
this gets a counter.
2, and we'll cast Sir Ginger, the real one. We'll pay 0 to equip the leather armor. Gets a 0 but a +1 and has ward 1. Hooray. Then we'll go 2 to play a Shield of the Realm. We'll pay 1 to equip the Shield of the Realm. If a source would deal damage to a equipped creature, prevent 2 of that damage. And we shall pass the turn.
I thought I'd only print off the normal version of Sir Ginger so Luke could at least have the extended art.
Top draw.
I was disappointed there wasn't a portrait. I would like a side-on face of Sir Ginger. So you could
Well,
really...
Get someone to
Forest.
draw one.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll cast a Chancellor of Tales. Whenever you cast an adventure spell, you may copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy.
Nice.
And
Very
then we'll
nice.
follow that up with 1 green for original OG Lovestruck Beasts. Heart
Love
Desire. And I'll create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens.
Dean's creating French peasants to take out the geese. Do it, Dean.
1, 2.
This is geeseism.
And this is away on an adventure. And I'll pass.
I'm waiting for Luke to have like a Christmas tree worth of equipment on this Sir Ginger, so that we can actually say that there is an angel at the top of the tree.
Full draw.
I say Ginger's a bit soggy. That's
Oh, cool. MTG bot is not updated yet.
It's like, guys, the pre-release isn't out yet. Stop it.
Yeah, it's like Chancellor of the Annex,
Yeah.
classic Eldraine card.
You're being illegal.
Why are you being illegal?
Yeah. Check out my very real copy of Tough Cookie.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Should have been colorless, not green.
I agree, Luke. I actually do agree.
I'll have to put a Chance of the Annex in my Angel deck.
I think we go 1, 2. Do I want to hurt myself at this point? I don't think I do. So we'll just tap for 3. We'll cast a Staff of Completion.
Oh, that loses a lot of life.
Yeah, I'm going to help you guys along. I can proliferate Dingus. We can be friends.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you will.
As long as Alice Cooper doesn't turn up, fine.
Not It's getting rightfully hated off for everything else that I'm going to try and do.
I don't get that reference at all.
Poison.
Poison.
Alice Cooper.
Oh, right, yeah.
From the
First
I
one.
remember now.
all will be one stream.
I do remember now.
I'm not
I just-
saying that I continually play decks that want proliferation in them, but I continually play decks on this stream that want things to be proliferated.
Because you want us to say that word that I struggle with very much.
Proliferate me. I'm ready.
Fun card. Snow Cover Forest. That's not the fun card.
That's pretty fun. Everybody likes snow, right?
What is the fun card is Bread for the Hunt.
Oh, nice. Bread. I
whenever-
like it.
Yeah.
No,
It's also incredibly good because
it puts counters on things and lets
No.
them draw cards.
whenever a creature I control with a +1/+1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, I may draw a card.
Seems good.
Yep.
I will move to combat. How big's Chancellor of the whatever, Dean?
A 2/3 flyer.
2/3
A
flyer.
chancellor of the whatever. The disrespect, young dingus.
Chancellor of Tales,
Chancellor of.
telling the stories of the
My
adventure.
Sonic's mate.
I didn't realise fairies had tails. I'm gonna go to combat anyway.
Sounds good.
Baz, I'm attacking you with the goose again.
Consistency, that's what we like.
Dean, I'm attacking you with a 4/4 Death Touch Teething Wormlet.
I'll block with
Oh, wait,
one
learn
human.
Death Touch.
It's got Death Touch because I have 3 or more artifacts.
Ah.
On attacks, I will sacrifice a food to the goose, and then I'll put a Sir Ginger trigger on the stack. So I'll draw a card,
Cheeky little scryaroo.
get a counter on Sir Ginger, scry 1. Put that to the bottom. We don't want that. And then you can go to your blocks.
Goose flies, right?
Goose flies.
No blocks.
Cool.
Block with you.
Yeah, that's fine, Dean. Baz take 3 on combat damage. Bred for the hunt triggers. I'll draw a card. And I will pass the turn at that.
Raw. Wow, aren't we just drawing absolute fire?
Be careful. You might char your gingerbread.
I'll just play another waste. Who's got a graveyard? Anyone?
Nope.
I've got a cultivate.
Okay. Dean, I'll exile the one card, the one legal target with a Soul Guide Lantern, which is a reprint, and then I'm going to spend 2 to sacrifice it to draw a card. Wow, that's something. I will go 3, and I'll play a Foundry Inspector. Artifact spells cost 1 less. And definitely no good attacks on. I will pass the turn.
Up
Hey, Dawson, how's it going?
and draw. Yeah, I'll tap 2 for a growth spiral. Not land either.
Damn it, I'd love to have exiled that.
Yeah, we'll go 1, 2, 3, and we'll cast Pest Problem. Create 2 black rat creature tokens with this creature can't block. So I will create 4 of those creatures, and this goes on an adventure.
Nice.
We're going on an adventure.
All the adventures.
I like so far the adventures have been find 2 people, find 4 rats. It's basically a fetch quest.
You gotta make a party before you can go on an adventure.
And we will pass the turn.
This Chancellor of Fairies apparently having tails is pretty good.
Untap. Draw.
Absolutely.
How many things can I do this turn? Not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4 technically. Okay, so we're gonna go 2. We're going to cast Swiftfoot Boots.
Oh no!
We're getting swifty.
No.
After that, we would like to tap 1 for just generic to equip Swiftfoot Boots to Rowan.
No response from me. I
Nope, good.
play colorless.
If it's entirely like 4 instants, most of which are about 9 mana.
Yeah.
It's pretty. I mean, I understand why they do it because then everyone would just jam them in every color deck. But it's strange having not even cheap removal. Like,
Going
I mean, there's
to
some, but
tap
it's not-
and pay 4 life to draw a card.
Brutal.
Yeah. Oh, not as brutal as that.
now you get a free spell for 4 mana, right?
Sure. Where's the color pip coming from?
Yeah, has to be red or black.
Just cast some more artifacts. That's basically all you've cast so far,
I'm
anyway.
trying to, but I cannot hit land drops. I'm gonna play this Agadim's Awakening on Agadim the Undercrypt. I'm not gonna shock it in. That makes me sad. And yeah, just pass turn.
At the end of the turn, I will activate the Gilded Goose and make a food token.
Honk honk.
But if it's a 4 mana red spell, it doesn't pay for the colorless. Then it just pays for the color. Is that right?
It's just colorless.
Just
it pays for.
colorless.
Right. Okay.
And upkeep. Draw. Oh, hey. You are also a good magic card. I'm
Many
going to
good
start
magic cards.
by playing the Shire. It enters untapped because I control a legendary creature.
Hooray! Super happy for
On
you.
an adventure to the Shire.
Yep. And then I'm going to go to combat. And Dean, I'm going to go... No, Luke, I'm going to go at you with the Goose for 3.
How big's it?
3/3 flyer.
Oh, it
And,
flies.
yeah.
Yeah, that might stop me blocking it.
And Dean, I'm going to attack you with the 5/5 Teething Wormlet. On attacks, I will sacrifice a food to the Goose to draw a card.
I don't know what on Cryptic's board I don't like more, the wormlet
And
or the
then-
goose.
Sir Ginger triggers, I'll put a counter on Sir Ginger and I'll scry 1.
It's Sir Ginger, right? Because he's the usurper.
Getting actual value and use out of him. Her.
Go to blocks, yeah. Luke, you took 3.
I did take 3 and 3 commander damage.
Yep, Bread for the Hunt triggers, I draw a card.
Bloody Simic.
I'll pay 3, and I'll play Peregrine Took.
I'm seeing more Lord of the Rings cards than.
Whoa.
Well, he did. He did play the Shire, and then Peregrine took, so that's very flavorful.
There is also 3 new cards, Baz. Just one of them's a land.
I'm like teasing.
Gonna need all those crumbs.
Peregrine Took, whenever I would make 1 or more tokens, I also make an additional food token. And I can sacrifice 3 foods to draw a card. And then I will pass the turn.
I will untap. Draw. Play a waste. What is the scariest thing on the board?
Very good question. I won't answer.
Funny that. Scariest thing?
The most powerful thing.
I don't know. There's like 3 creatures on. Oh, most powerful? I don't know.
What's the thing you'd remove if you had removal?
Me, Sir Ginger, but both of them. No, incremental values coming from the Goose and Sir Ginger, so
The Goose will just come back.
the Goose just comes back, and Goose has got an X cost at the start of it, doesn't it? So
yeah.
Yeah, I would take one of the value pieces if it's a creature. Removal spell that you have.
That's not how colorless works. We destroy target permanents.
Ooh, dope.
But I'm torn. The worm's getting massive because it's getting a counter every time. I don't like the draw engine from Simic 1. I don't like having Sir Ginger, it mocks me. I don't like Peregrine 2. I don't like any of it.
Hey,
That's
Darth
hobbitism.
Dakota.
4, 5, 6,
How you doing?
7.
It's definitely me or Golem, Amy.
Or Spine of.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
it's probably
Yeah,
Spine of
yeah.
Ishtar.
Yeah, because Meteor Golem is in the deck.
Yeah, because you want to sacrifice the Spine because you also get the triggers off Sir Ginger.
That's the hope. I will attempt to resolve a Spine of Ishar.
You can resolve Spine of Ishtar.
Just really torn what to blow up.
I've curved out if very effectively.
Yeah, like if I blow up Sir Ginger, you're going to be like, oh, okay, cool, that's okay. I just won't get to scry anymore.
I'm just waiting for you to like go and ah, and then on Dingus's board and go, I'll blow up the Swift of it.
The Staff of Completion is also a very good target.
It's also probably not the best target at this exact
No, it's
time.
not the best target.
So your first question, what's the most powerful card on the board? Is like, well, it's probably one of my cards, but also I'm doing nothing.
The
Yeah, but
single
you're only
most
a land away or another artifact away from doing
I
stuff.
have missed 3 land drops.
the single most powerful card on the table is the Staff of Completion
100%.
in a vacuum. However,
Yeah.
something here is the target.
Yes, that's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
this food token.
Oh well, I do hate those tokens. Let's get rid of the draw engine, right? Bread for the hunt.
The Peregrine took the draw engine as well.
Is it?
This is a draw engine. This is a draw engine. This is a draw engine.
Come on, Dean, pick something. Jesus.
Get rid of the enchantment.
Right, Chapman goes. Bread for the hunt.
Sure.
In the bin.
I was gonna say this is the one that can draw me the most cards, the quickest.
Because other people could probably deal with creatures.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thoughts, but everyone was umming and ahhing. Oh, I even get a discount because I've got Foundry Inspector. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything in response to you targeting Bread for the Hunt. He can go to the graveyard.
Oh, I know. It affects your board so much. And I now have this, which I can't sacrifice. I played a land for turn. I will pass.
Untap. Draw.
Goose is very much loose. It's had a lot of help from worms, halflings, and sentient food, though.
Yeah, let's go 2 and pass the Ratcatcher trainee from. He's returned from his adventure.
What does he do now? He's returned.
As long as it's my turn, it has first strike, and it's a 2/1. So nothing much. It is a common though. So.
I mean, it's decent enough.
Yeah. These can't block, so might as well go swinging. Look, take 4. I can't get through. Cryptic.
How big is the rat?
They're 1/1s.
Do they have death touch?
No. It's a common. The card that came from the common.
I will block a rat with Sir Ginger, so I'll prevent 2 of the damage, and I'll block. So I'll kill 2 of them with a Foundry Inspector and take 2.
Oh, you'll kill 1 with Sir Ginger and 1
And
with
1 with
the
a Foundry Inspector, yes.
Yeah.
I'll take 2, please.
Take 2. Right.
Go 29.
That's it. Last turn.
Okie dokie. There we go. Getting some land for a change. This feels nice.
Oh, I'll activate this, pay 6 mana, do that. Ah, you're all dead.
What I do like is that so far, all of my food has been sacrificed to do other things except for just gain 3 life.
Yep.
So it isn't just going to be me gaining a bunch of life this game.
Okay,
Yeah.
46 life.
Yeah. Yeah, all from this teething wormlet, to be fair.
You're like 1 life short of double what Barry's on. Okay.
That's the issue when you pay for life, it can often kill you quickly.
Yeah, definitely. What is the... Dingus, what's the most tough thing on your board?
What's got the most toughness? It's probably this teething wormlet at a 5/5.
5/5.
We're getting Toxic Deluge, Dean.
It's not in the deck.
It was originally.
It was. So I'm going to pay 4 life to draw a card. We have paid 4 life. We're going to... Well, we haven't, because my life total is still the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to hurt ourselves for black.
So I just want to, in case it affects your calculations, state that I can make this a 6/6.
Thanks.
It's all about learning,
No,
not trying
you're
to
fine.
hide shit from people.
I'm going to make this a black, actually, now that I'm thinking, rather than being a donut. So the discount is currently at 5. Got 1 black floating. We'll put a red into it and another black. So it's 2 black floating and a red. The red doesn't matter, but I'll grab a dice because it will later. So for a discount of 5 and 1 additional, so 6 total, I'm going to do... Oh, so I'm going to tap Rowan first to give myself the discount, because that's how it works. And then I'm going to cast Meat Massacre for X of 6.
Took Toxic Deluge out, left Meat Massacre in.
Gains life.
Nice.
That one does gain life.
Yep, all my stuff dies.
I will have responses.
That was all facilitated by your Staff of Completion, which you said I shouldn't remove, by the way. Just putting it out there.
I didn't say that. You asked what the most powerful card was, and a point.
And you went, you're like, oh, you're targeting me. You've just wiped the whole board.
That is helping the board though as well.
I mean, do you have an answer for overrunning things on Dingus's board?
No, but he's still got a load of mana. He'll just recast his commander.
Awesome.
Do it again.
Let's make him use his resources rather than letting him just run away with the game. What are your responses, Dingus?
It's probably just making some amount of food.
Totally fair.
But I'm considering also maybe sacrificing Sir Ginger to gain 6. No, the food does more for me.
He's
I
getting
will.
as many eggs out of that goose before it goes.
Yeah. I'm gonna, I'm gonna tap the tough cookie with the Shire to make a food egg. This is gonna make a second food because of Peregrine Took. And then I'm gonna gain 1 life and put a counter on this teething wormlet, which is still gonna die, but it's important to note.
I'll need a counter of all the creatures that die.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we're going to lose 8 life.
2, 3, 4.
You're gonna lose 1 life.
Is it not when?
No, it's creature they control dies. You lose a life. But when the
Okay.
creature's hour die,
So
gain
you
life.
just lose the 1 life. Okay.
Okay, 6 from Dingus, 2 from Dean, so that's 8.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for me.
So 12 total, so I gain 12.
So how much was the thing for?
6.
6.
6. So prevent 2 of that. No, it does nothing.
It's not damage, it's -X, -X.
Lose
will-
1.
You will still get a scry off of your Surgeon.
Oh well, I could even sacrifice it to gain.
I'm
life if I
going to
wanted.
put Rowan in the graveyard.
No, I can't.
I'm also going to get a scry from my Surgeon.
I don't think I want that.
Me either. I hope you're happy, Baz.
Super happy.
Damn it. You were meant to show remorse.
I mean, yeah. Very behind and trying to catch up.
Oh, you got follow-ups?
I absolutely do. So as it stands just now, I've lost 5 life, so the discount still applies. So for 1 black, I'm going to cast Back for Seconds.
Yep.
I'm going to return Rowan to the battlefield.
It's not going to work there if you've not tapped your commander, is it?
It was tapped already,
right.
so
there's a 5 discount until the end of my turn.
Yep.
So I'm going to return it to the battlefield because it is 4 CMC or less. And then I'm going to tap for 1 and equip Swiftfoot Boots.
a new card, Back for Seconds.
It is a brand new card. That is why it didn't turn up when it...
Yeah, it's just coming up as a planes on mine.
Back for Seconds. So you can... Return up to 2 art creature. If this was bargained, you may put it on those card mana go less onto the battlefield. Put it in my hand instead. Look at me cheating.
Ah, yeah.
Big cheats!
Huge
You
cheats.
sacrificed an artifact though to do it, can't you?
I could have, but I didn't.
Also,
I
it
also
doesn't
don't
feel,
want to.
It doesn't feel great
No,
Unless-
not that.
unless
Still...
he wants to also sacrifice his Meat Hut Massacre, because that is an enchantment.
Oh, why did I put that in the bin?
Which
That's
you
funny.
put in the graveyard. Yeah.
Ha. No, so we'll just put it into my hand, and we don't have any other things to do, so we'll just pass the turn with 6 cards in hand.
Draw. Ooh.
Sorry, new cards.
Magic cards. Let's play Rhinewood Falls. No, there's no snow theme. Chat before you start saying anything.
It's no problem, mate.
I'm just going to question it at this point now. I'm also playing Commander Staple Rhinewood Falls.
Fetchable.
Absolutely is fetchable.
6 is 4. On the Goose.
Yeah, thanks, Jerma. Or Jay. Hello. Good to see you.
Make 2 food and get 4 counters on the Goose. That was my turn.
Nice.
Good.
Draw.
Nothing fancy, just casting a 7-headed goose.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, it was just my mistake, Amy.
As we'll go 4. We'll recast our commander again. Not really much else to do. And I'll play this land for turn, and I will pass the turn.
You can be equipped
Yeah,
if you want.
on your end, I wanted to save this for Cryptic's turn, but all the creatures are gone because it's a new card, but I'm stuck for mana, so I'm going to tap 3 and cast this Misleading Signpost. When it enters the battlefield during the Declare Attacker step, you may reselect which player or permanent target attacking creature is attacking.
Love it.
And it taps for a blue.
I've just reset my massive cheat step where I forgot to actually account for command attacks, so I've removed 1 food and 2 counters.
Shocking behavior.
And yeah, I've nothing else I'm going to do. I'll re-equip my leather armor and pass turn.
Drop. Yeah.
I love this. I do love that signposter. I think it's a great card.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here's a cool card.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will cast Keeper of Secrets. First strike haste. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, Keeper of Secrets deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to target.
Oh, that is so good.
Is that the Slaneshi demon? I
It
can't
is.
click on it.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Imagine just living in Eldraine and seeing that.
Yeah.
Cryptic. 6 for you.
First strike.
That's incredibly rude, but fair.
Stairs in 47. In a food deck that was just oh my goodness, I love it.
Yeah, I'll pass.
47 from Teething Wormlet and Teething Wormlet alone.
I know, it's so good.
Oh, at least it's
draw.
opponent and not creature or target.
Okay. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. I'm never casting this card from my hand. Not this one though, so we'll recast Rowan. And then if I have a Rowan, we're going to what's that for 1, and we'll go to equip with the Swifties.
Yeah.
We're waiting on, hoping that the colour deck has instant speed removal.
It does.
Okay, so we have
all 3 pieces.
and equipped Rowan, and we're going to play this Minds of Moria rather. It comes in untapped because I control a legendary creature.
The Minds of Moira are very different to the
Moira.
Minds of
Moira. I think we'll.
No wonder Gandalf had no recollection of the place.
Pay 2 life to make a mana from staff, and use the 3 mana to cast a pristine talisman.
That gains you life.
Yeah, I only had to lose 2 to eventually get 2 back in a couple of turns. And then now that I have a thing to do in people's end step, actually I can go to combat. 4/2 menace Rowan at you, Dingus.
Yeah, can't block it. It's got menace. I don't understand how like just a regular person is more menacing than this. But you know,
I mean, that's terrifying, right?
have you seen people at the canals with a one-headed goose? They walk rings around them just so they don't get interacted with.
Give it a big berth.
Yeah, I think probably First Strike would have made more sense than Menace. Because like how is she? Is she faster than the Keeper of Secrets over there? That Chaos Demon, just a person.
Perhaps.
Going through an emo phase.
Draw for turn. Powerful magic cards.
Alright, Dawson, enjoy your dinner.
Incredibly powerful magic
Oh,
cards.
Barry wins. Get out of here, Dawson. Not welcome back, honestly.
Soaring.
Have the rest of you eat a shit sandwich, but Baz wins.
Pay 3. Tireless Provisioner.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Play a snow-covered forest. Make a food token with the landfall. Let's see.
He's doing the thing.
Do you want to see some new cards instead of some objectively powerful magic cards?
Sure.
That's what we're here for. This is called Freeze in Place, and I'm going to target the Keeper of Secrets. I put 3 stun counters on it, and then I scry 2.
Can't stun a demon.
Unfortunately,
Can't.
I can freeze one.
Yeah.
And then I'll scry 2.
3, did you say?
3 stun counters.
3 stunners.
I'll put that one on top, and I'll put this one on the bottom.
Stone Cold Goose
Stone said
Austin.
so.
And then I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to send the Goose at Baz for 4 flying.
Makes sense.
On attacks, I'll sacrifice food and draw a card. Oh, it's that one I scry to the top.
The Goose is 4 now.
Goose is now 4.
A nice tasty 10 commander damage.
And then I'm going to play second main Clan Crafter.
Nice
Commander
background.
creatures I control have 2 sacrifice an artifact. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature and draw a card.
Nice.
Love it. Love the backgrounds.
And then I will pass the turn.
Oh. Flip this over, see what it does. Okay, let's untap. Right, we'll tap 1 for the Ozolith. And we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5. for a Wandering Archaic.
Very nice card.
And I'll pay 1 to equip my shield. And then we'll swing at Barry for 3.
Cool.
And pass the turn.
Getting biscuit.
No.
Not getting demon this turn though.
2 stun counters.
I would have loved to have stunned Rowan, but she's got some boots on. Apparently, we can't. The boots can make you walk through snow, so.
Good for snow, specifically.
Exotic Orchard. So everybody's helping me apart from Luke.
Yep, that's for colour, Dean. Enjoy.
It's what's like playing with Luke. Offers no help.
Just Luke in general. Oh, I didn't untap my Hedron Archive. There we go.
You used it to pay for the archaic, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you paid for an equip cost.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Didn't think
Yeah,
so.
well,
Was it?
You spent 7 mana this turn.
Yeah.
5, 6,
I didn't
7.
mean to. I was planning to sacrifice it because it's crap.
And I will cast Fetch Quest.
Oh,
Mill
lovely.
7 cards, then put a creature, enchantment, or land card from among them milled cards onto the battlefield.
You did it twice?
No, because the thing isn't there.
Oh, right, yeah.
This is the
It-
raccoon, isn't it?
Yeah, an elemental raccoon.
Love it.
Why
That
not?
artwork is
Like,
absolutely adorable.
1, ooh, 2, ooh, 3, oh,
Ah!
4, oh, 5, meh. 1, 2,
Oh, that's a
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So,
So, creature, enchantment, or land.
yeah. Yeah, so that's gone. Ooh.
Happy for you, Dean. Oh, wait, Dean, did you pay 2 to stop me getting a copy of it?
No,
Luke, by all means, go and find a
A colorless enchantment.
colourless enchantment.
or land. You might get land, a creature.
Or a creature.
Oh, I'll tell you what, anything to dig 7 deep in my library. Why not? An artifact. An artifact. I regret this already.
I was going to say, the
Artifact.
deck's like 80% artifact.
Artifact.
Oh my god, it's the 2 good swords.
Yep. That's me at the game.
Dean, this was a fantastic mill spell.
You get a waste.
I did. I'll take it. The rest goes in the graveyard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's me at the game.
That's an Agatha's
GG.
Cauldron, 2 swords. Dean, I didn't realise you were playing mill.
Absolutely humped myself there. That was good.
Right, so it's not going to be you.
I've literally just drawn land after land for 5 flipping turns. And then I get a spell to look at a few top
You know what?
cards, and they're just all my best cards. It's
Under better judgment, these are all going away because
You
That
want
is
to
so
I've wanted to make Mirror March work since it was released.
Now, remember what happens, Dean. You have to flip a real coin.
Yeah, I don't have a cool
no,
thing.
no rolling one of these.
Someone give me a coin.
Here you go, mate.
He's begging for money.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be me.
To be fair, Luke, you're not too far away from casting some Eldrazi.
no Eldrazi in it, mate.
Okay. In your end, Dean, I'm going to tap the Pristine Talisman to float a colorless. Game 1.
It's a Voltron deck that
On top.
just put the best Voltron equipment in the bin. So yeah, that's
I mean, you got to dig for an enchantment. That was good. Draw for turn. Ah, boo. Okay. Smoldering Marsh comes in tapped because I don't control 2 or more basics. Right. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna tap the Staff of Completion to pay 4 life to draw a card. We're then gonna go for 1. Oh no, sorry, we're gonna actually.
He's moved to combat his attacks.
No. We got to see the one time this deck will go to combat. Actually, that's not true. One of the finishers is combat. Okay. So we're going to hurt ourselves for a red. Oh, I'm trying. Did I? Yeah, I did. I paid the 4. So I've done 5 so far. And I've got 1 red floating. Oh my god, where's my mana thingies? Okay, so for a discounted rate of 5, I'm going to spend the 1 red floating. I'm going to cast a Stone Splitter Bolt, which is a new card. Oh no, I'm not. So I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap my Rowan to make sure I can discount it by the number I need it to discount for. So I'm going to deal 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If this was bargained, it deals twice. So I haven't bargained it because I definitely read bargain this time. And I'm going to deal 5 to the Wandering Archaic, not paying the 2. And you can copy it to deal 5 to another creature if you want, look.
Which is convenient because you've got Swiftfoot Boots.
Shiver me timbers!
Yeah, okay, dies. I will get Scry.
I will gain 1 from a creature dying.
And I'll put a +1 counter on.
Hit the tireless provisioner.
Yeah, I think that's where it's going. To be honest, I need so I'll hit the tireless provisioner. Protect.
Another creature dies, gain life.
And that will Scry.
Okay, I found my mana thingies this time. So Stone Splitter Bolt will resolve. It didn't go on the lemon thingy. Sorry, chat. I'm so used to actually just Stone Split. Yep, appearing. Hopefully I did a good enough job describing what it does. Okay. So let us move to the next bit. Oh, it doesn't really do it. We're gonna do it. Are we gonna do it now? Nah. So if we do that, then that leaves us that. Yeah, let's just do it. It's better now than later. So we're going to tap for red. We're going to cast a Claim the Firstborn. We're going to target Rowan to gain control of target creature. If it's mana cost, with mana cost 3 or less, until end of turn, it untaps and I gain haste.
You can't target it, it's got hexproof.
Yep, it doesn't have
That's
Shroud.
fine.
That's right.
It's not Shroud.
It's your own stuff you can target. You can target your own stuff with Hexproof.
Ah, of course.
The Shroud you can't.
That's why I couldn't target it, yeah.
We're going to tap Rowan. So the discount is now 10. but we'll keep the total life lost there just so we know.
Is this just it's just like a Rakdos Blanca deck?
A little bit, yeah, I suppose. We're now going to cast Tentative Connections, which is discounted for 3 because of its own ability, but because of the life lost, it's discounted anyway. Which says, gain control of target creature until end of turn, untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. We're going to untap Rowan again.
Quit playing with yourself.
Quit playing with yourself, quit playing with yourself. So we're going to tap Rowan again, so that'll be 15 discount total. And then we'll go 2 real red. And there's no point tapping that mana because and we need an additional. So there's actually no mana floating. And we're going to cast Crackle with Power. So Crackle with Power deals 5 times damage, X, to each of up to X targets. So that's why we had to get rid of Wandering Archaic, because yours would resolve first. We're going to deal... Oh my god.
What's X?
X is 5, because I've put...
Yeah, 10 mana.
15 total.
Oh, right, it's a 3x spell. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so 5 in each. So 5 5s are 25.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody take 25 to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my party trick. Pass turn.
End of turn. Sack of food.
You had 5 targets. Oh yeah, I have 5 targets. I suppose we do the Goose and the Keeper of Secrets.
In which case, I'm sacking a food in response to
Thanks,
a
Amy.
draw card.
You each lose a life as well. Oh, I should have lost a life when my archaic died. I'm on 2.
I gain life when your creatures dies.
Yeah, but I lose life when my creatures die.
Oh, do you?
Doing that. Whenever a creature opponent controls...
Bazgang's
Not from any of my cards.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, meat hooks. Your creatures die. Everybody loses.
Yep, so I gain 2 from the 2 creatures.
Die, everybody gain.
1 card in hand.
Snow-covered island. Doubling season. Revive the Shire.
Oh, nice.
I will target. Do I want to target? I will target the Gilded Goose with Revive the Shire. Make a food, make 2 food because of doubling season. Probably should have done that this way and floated a colourless, I think. Yeah. 1 colourless floating. I'll first cast the Gilded Goose. Making 2 more food, and then I'll use the floating colourless to cast a Court of Garenbrig.
Oh, nice.
Did we not see that card already? Oh, you brought it all back from your graveyard or something.
I brought the Goose back, yeah.
You did, yeah. Nice.
Court of Garenbrig, I become the Monarch. At the beginning of my upkeep, distribute 2+1/+1 counters amongst up to 2 creatures. Up to 2 target creatures. It doesn't have to be ones I control. Then, if I'm the Monarch, I double the number of +1/+1 counters on each creature I control.
This is so good.
So I'm now the Monarch. I'll pass through my turn, and I'll draw from the Monarchy.
Keep some mana open to eat all that food.
And then I will pass.
Coolsies. I will untap. Raw. Could be relevant. I'm gonna go to play a Resurrection Orb. Pay 4. I'll equip it. I will send my 4-2 at you, Barry.
Cool. Take 4.
I'll gain 4 life. Go 7. And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Alright. Yeah, let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mirror thing he's at, isn't it?
I will cast a Fang Dragon, 6/3 flyer. I do not have a coin, so I'll just be rolling dice.
I mean, yeah, odds even on dice is fine.
Even I create a copy. That's it.
Oh god.
That's what usually happens.
That's been my experience in Mirror March.
It's when you don't need it. That's when it starts
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, you play like no cards in hand and you copy like a mana dork. You're like, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
That's return. What?
I mean, that could mean the end of the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's
so I'm gonna in your end step. I'm gonna tap my pristine talisman to gain 1, and then we're gonna start turn. Draw a card. Yeah, we can't do the thing. Yeah, I'll pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a card. And for 2 black and 1 generic, gain 1 from tapping pristine. I'm gonna cast a new card called Virtue of Persistence.
Are you casting the actual virtue?
Yeah, I'm just casting the enchantment.
Cool. You get half a Shieldred, Whispering 1.
Yeah. It's crazy good. Especially if you can cast it cheaper. Okay, do we want to do anything else on our turn?
Could you tap, if you have cast it for cheaper, could you?
Oh my god. You would think I wouldn't, like, how many times have I done it now? Too many times, exactly, chat. And we'll... You have no idea the enticement of having a discount on. I was like, oh, I could just cast this spell. But it's not really a great time to cast it. 4. Nah. we'll play a Blood Crypt in tapped because I'm a coward, and we'll just pass the turn.
Absolute coward mentality.
Yeah.
Leave it. As you'll have noticed, I haven't drawn into like anything that really gets me deeper than one card a turn.
In my upkeep,
You just
I
did
will
25 damage to each player.
I did.
Yep, coward mentality.
We're not gonna feel sorry for you.
I'm not asking you to.
I'm going to put 2 counters on my Gilded Goose, and because I'm still the Monarch, I'm going to double the number of counters on my Gilded Goose. And I'll draw for turn. Float a colourless. Use one of the colours to cast Candy Trail. This is a 1-mana artifact food clue that when it enters the battlefield I scry 2, and then I can sack it to gain 3 life and draw a card.
I feel like I'm gonna have to we're gonna have to do commander damage to kill you, Cryptic.
Probably. Don't want that because you've got Swiftfoot Boots. Otherwise, that's fantastic. If you didn't have Swiftfoot Boots, so I'm going to scry them both to the bottom.
Sometimes you just have to make the hard decisions.
Then I'm going to use the floating one and the other one to sacrifice the Candy Trail. Gain 3 and draw a card. Oh crap, 1 second. Bear with me.
What have you done?
Timbers.
So, when I put the counters on here, I actually got 4 counters.
Yeah.
And then when I double them, it's placing counters. This is a 12-12. It's got 12 counters on it.
Just need to give it double strike now.
You can kill me, Odin.
I've got a flyer.
You kill me.
that will throw itself right in front of it.
I'm going to play Yavimaya Coast as my land for turn.
Pain lands.
Yep.
Who would do such a thing?
Me. I'm going to animate Restless Vinestalk.
Thank you for the follow Ellie, who slows the sunset. A fellow to fairy lover. Welcome in.
I'm going to move to combat.
Ooh.
And I'm going to send both the Goose and the Vinestalk at Baz.
Sure.
On attacks, I'll give the Goose base power 3/3. So this is 5, and this is 15.
Cool. Take 20.
Luke, you know what to do. Dean, you also know what to do, just in case Baz has something for what Luke's trying to do.
I thought you were thinking, Luke forgets what to do.
I have removal for the big flyer if you let me live, but it's correct to kill me.
I am going to then pass the turn. I am the Monarch. I will draw a card.
On your end, I'll pay 3. Sacrifice my... no, 2 and tap it, sorry. To sacrifice the Hedron Archive to draw 2 cards. Trigger this. I'll scry first. One of them. Yeah, that can go in the bin. I'll put a +1 counter on it, and I will draw 2 cards. 2. My God. Excellent. Right, untap. Untap. Draw for turn. Off. Play a land. I'll tap 1. I'll play an Inquisitive Puppet. There we go. And I will
Yourself
go
a wee scry.
4. Yeah. Yeah, keep that on top. I'll go 4 and I'll play a Thran Dynamo. And I will. I'll pass the turn. Dean can hit Barry with his dragon.
Hands up. Draw.
The first board state, Ellie, was very good.
It was very good.
Not for me.
No, not for anybody else. Mine was. The second one was a mid-sized goose, and now this is a huge fucking goose.
Yeah, it's not even the one you're trying to make huge either.
No.
Oh, thank you for the prompt, Biomacris. Sleep. It's because I'm dead. I'm just trying to think of how I can kill Cryptic if I actually survive a turn. It's not gonna happen.
We'll go 2. And we'll cast a Bramble Familiar. Trigger. Same again. Evens. Critic Coffee.
Come on, raccoons.
I wanted it. I wanted Death by Raccoon. That'd have been glorious.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I've been exiled.
You did it! You did it, Dean! Well The raccoon was enough.
Raccoona Matata.
That's just mixing IPs now. Lorcana would be annoyed.
Oh, Lorcana. Can't have Disney not involved in something, right?
Yeah, can't have companies mixing their IPs with other companies.
Dead people are so self-absorbed. Thanks, Chris. I went full goth for a second.
Oh.
It's annoying knowing that I'm not the threat now because I've got nothing to do. That's why I did the unfair thing before I could actually kill you. Everyone knows what team made Fallout.
Red Dead 2 based on some of the new releases coming up.
3, 4, 5. I'll seek thrills. Mill 7 cards, then put all cards that have an adventure on it from among the mill cards into my hand. So,
That's
land.
great.
Land. Blasphemous Act. Johan. Land. 3, 4, 5. No.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ellie, no spoilers. I'm just playing it for the first time because I play games when they've been out for 5 years before.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to start playing Bioshock. Not even lying.
That is
The
worth
first
a
one.
playthrough.
First one.
I bought it on your recommendation, actually. You sold it to me.
They're all great.
Yeah, pass the turn.
Oh no.
You didn't.
So
no.
So it's funny that I'm still alive, but also it's funny that no one is hitting Cryptic either.
Too many blockers.
I need
He has no blockers.
I got no blockers.
He has zero
No,
blockers.
I thought
But
that thing was a
I also
creature.
need a blocker that flies. I can't attack with this.
Cool.
I remember
untap.
the first and the second one.
I was
so-
hoping to make a few raccoons to get a bit more mana.
Absolutely fair, and that would have been cool, man. I wanted that for you. Right, let's upkeep trigger. At the beginning of your upkeep, because of virtue of persistence, with one of the new cards that's no longer in the history of the game because I got exiled. Virtue persist.
Oh, Chris, stick with it. It's great. It's a class war.
And that's how he sold it to me. At the beginning of my upkeep, put target creature from a graveyard under the battlefield under your control. Does anyone have any good creatures in their graveyard?
I've got a wandering archaic.
Archaic's actually very good.
I have
Or
a
a foundry inspector.
Anything that gains cryptic, anything that gains life,
Let's have a look.
and preferably flies.
Teething Wormlet doesn't
Johan, Apprentice Sorcerer. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Once each turn, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from the top of your library. Keeper of Secrets, First Strike Haste. Paladin, Dead Wolf, Herald.
Let's go greedy. Let's just take that as it creature,
Yeah.
because that gets me one card deeper that in the
Unless
scenario.
you want Ratcatcher Trainee.
No, refused to play rats.
Baz was being greedy and refused multiple gingerbreads.
I do really like gingerbread. I cannot click on that to say. Oh, it's a new card. That's why. So could you read the name one more time, Dean?
Johan, Apprentice Sorcerer.
Well, no, I think the internet made Bioshock Infinite very very questionable. Far too much love for Elizabeth.
Once each turn you cast. Okay.
No, it's a 2/5.
Fabi. Top of library. And if I live, I'll draw one. If not, then we're gonna draw. In fact, no. Before I draw, we're gonna check the top. That's actually good. So we're gonna draw that for turn. Let's look at the top of the library again with Johan. That is not an instant or sorcery. Okay. So the problem is.
4 life and draw a card.
Yeah, cool. It'd be great, huh?
He can't even do that because he doesn't have 4 life to pay.
Correct.
Oh, you could tap that talisman to gain a life and end it.
I actually forgot to make treasures in at your end, but it's fine. I shouldn't be in this game anyway. I'm here of the grace of my fellow Shattergang.
I didn't know the Mines of Moira created treasures.
It
The
does.
Mines of Moria did.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Moira.
Mines of Moira are very different.
Right.
That'll live on in infamy.
Right.
Especially when you met someone that had been through the mines of Moira. In Barcelona.
Baz is now doing maths on his calculator on his computer.
I mean, it's a little like that. So I have. So the Goose is currently 12-14.
The Goose is currently at 12-14.
Can I get to 12? 10. No, I cannot. Cannot get to it. Okay, so we're just dead to a Goose.
If you tap your commander and then sacrifice it, you'll gain a life off. And, send the mana.
I will make you lose one if I sack it. Right. Sorry, a little bit in the tank. Because I'm definitely dead. I think. Unless it's like a Mexican standoff. So if we do that, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dead to flyer, dead to flyer, dead to flyer. So the only thing I can do to stay in... it doesn't even really do that. It really just hurts. Sorry. I have 2 X spells in my hand. Neither of them do anything to players. And I'm definitely not seeing another turn. Like, there's just no way.
I will come third to ensure you don't see another turn.
I mean, yeah, like...
I will happily take second. I'm just looking to cast Beluna Grandsqual and Mirror March to do its thing.
Well, I
and
tell
create
you what...
millions of tokens that automatically have to be sacrificed. You'll gain a ton of life.
I can't
Gaining
even...
Barry life.
I can't even offer like, good deals. I can't touch enchantments on Dingus's board. I just don't have... We've just not got it, lads.
That Ratcatcher looks a lot more prettier now.
I mean, it would make me look a lot less scary, let's be real.
Oh, you could have had the Sapphire Dragon.
Could have. I could have. Nah. I was literally needing something to gain me life, or I'm actually out, but I couldn't gain 12
Just to buy some food.
with anyone else's deck.
It would go to 16, then that will get doubled, tripled essentially.
Right,
So
Dean.
it'd be like 48 power.
Dean, since you want second, would you rather I blew up a bunch of artifacts or a bunch of creatures?
I like my creatures.
Nah, I don't. Nah, nothing in my hand advances me. I don't think I win by doing anything.
You could blow up.
Because it's not all creatures you're going
sacrifices
to blow up.
food.
Yeah, that is the play I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. So X is currently 4. So for... Yeah. So 1 red, 2, 4, 6, 8. So X is 4. So we're gonna destroy 4 target artifacts and create 4 2/2 gremlins.
Yep. What are the 4 target
The
artifacts?
4 target artifacts are going to be at least 3 of your food. Cryptic. And do you want any of your things to blow up? Look, like, do you want the Spine of Ishath back in your hand?
Yeah, I suppose that'd be helpful.
I'll blow up your Spine of Ishath.
Cool.
Go to the graveyard.
I'll sack one of the foods that you targeted.
+1 counter and a scry. Keep that on top.
So I'm right in thinking because it had multiple other targets, I still get X's for.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna. I can't do anything to not let you resolve the rest of the spell. I'm just gonna use one of the foods you've targeted as a way of gaining life.
Okay. I'm gonna be lazy and not draw them because I am definitely dead.
Certainly dead.
Pass the turn. Oh, sorry, I gained 1 from tapping the pristine talisman.
I was hoping we were going to get like 4 gremlins and it was all different ones from the movie.
I mean, if I survive, I'll reward you with that, Dean.
Upkeep. I am the.
Challenge
I put
accepted.
2 counters on up to 2 creatures. I'm going to put 2 counters, but doubling season doubles. So it goes to 16, and then I will double the number of counters, which is essentially placing another 16 onto it. So instead, it will place 32 counters onto it.
Nice.
This is a 4850 Gilded Goose.
And I'll tap it for mana.
Yeah, I'll tap it for 1.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. It is the Scottish version of the mind. See, someone's got my back.
I mean, I guess we move to combat. And we attack Baz.
Do you really want to, though?
Yep.
Do you get any benefit of dealing the combat damage?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'll tap my Staff of Completion for 3. I'm going to proliferate your Gilded Goose.
49. Take 49.
It'll
Gilded Goose
be more because you have double in season, right?
You're not putting the count. You're putting the count.
I'm putting on. Yeah. Yeah.
What about, are you proliferating my gingerbread?
Yes. So I'll take 3 because I'm a champ, and then proceed to take significantly more. I'm dead.
49 Gilded Goose commander damage.
I mean, it did do more damage than your commander.
That is very correct. Now, I want to retain how many activations?
Also makes me sad that you're still the monarch.
Very true.
Yeah, so I forgot you were the monarch. You just have everything else. That's what we need to stop the goose. Faulty ejection seat.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, look, you can find some of like I saw the new crowns in your deck that you could hopefully tap down the goose.
I'll play
That's
a
the
Dream
dream.
Root Cascade. Yeah. That's for the tax.
Your sorcerer's back in your graveyard for what it's worth, Dean.
Yeah, put it there. But
That's for cost.
not much recursion.
And
A couple of things, but
Me either. You saw the one card that did it. 2. Oh, I have 2 actually. That's a lie.
well, X is 3, the goose, the mother.
Highway to the danger goose. Gang, gang, gang.
So enter with 3 counters doubled because of
did you pay the commander tax this time?
I've paid the commander tax here.
Yeah.
This is this, and then this is the actual cost. Then I make half 3 rounded up, which is 2, but then that becomes 4 food. And then I will go to my end step. I am still the monarch, so I will draw a card.
No, Ellie, it has to be top honk. Honk gun just sounds too innuendo-y.
So go, Luke.
Okay, go. Hooray.
Yeah.
Another. Let's untap everything. Let's draw for turn.
Luke, I'll let you have the monarchy if you attack me for 1.
For 1?
That's
All
not
know what
how
happens
the
to
deal
Goose
goes
going
on this stream.
shotgun one. So.
I've watched a year worth of this stream. Everybody's like, I'll give you the monarchy if you attack me for 1.
Absolutely.
I thought I'd get in
Okay.
on that.
I'll go 3 and cast Hilda's Crown of Winter.
Oh, yeah.
So that's quite good.
Yay, called it.
Quite good, but what does it do?
So I can 1 and tap it to tap target creature. This ability costs 1 less to activate during your turn. Sacrifice Hilda's Crown of Winter. Draw a card for each tapped creature your opponents control. So yeah,
Lovely jubbly.
just deciding if doubling season or the Mega Goose is the target to remove, to be honest.
Mega Goose.
I think it's Mega Goose as well. We'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll cast the Spine of Ishtar again. Targeting the Mega Goose.
Mega Goose dies.
As in Gilded Goose, not the Mother of Goose, right?
Yeah, the Gilded Goose. Yeah, fuck. The Hydra's nothing.
It will get big, but the goose is already ginormous.
And I'll go 1 and I'll tap your Goose down, Cryptic. Your 1 blocker. And then I'll hit you for 7. Yep, 7.
You got Puppet as well.
That's my blocker, D.
You can exile it though, and then make another 1/1 blocker.
Can't block a flyer.
It's a 0/2
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Just send a message.
I'll gain 7. I'll go to 14.
Very good chrono, and the Gilded Goose is cooked.
Luke, you're the Monarch.
I am the Monarch. Hooray. So I will...
The honk count's lower than I thought, Cryptic. I thought it would get out of hand.
That's because I've not actually been, like, typing.
You don't have a good excuse. My turns have been giant.
I am the Monarch. Move to my end. I will draw a card.
Yeah, but I'm not doing anything while with them while it's your turn.
Marvelous.
I am the
Marvelous.
monarch. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Honk.
Luke drew a waste.
It's a waste of a draw.
On top.
This is the one time now that I'm shields down and Dean kind of hits like 14 on this mirror march, isn't it?
You're dying to raccoons, Cryptic.
I hope not, because
Your 2 food can't save you.
Yeah. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7.
I believe in you, Dean.
Dean, do you want the monarchy?
Amethyst Dragon. 4/4 Flying Haste.
Oh, it's got haste already.
Yeah.
Come on!
So I'm saying
Three.
evens copies.
3.
Even copies.
3.
Come on, you bastard.
Ah,
If only you rolled a 0.
the natural enemy of a goose, the raccoon. I mean, you can still take a chunk out of him.
6,
I
7,
mean,
8,
you can
9,
kill
10,
Cryptic,
11,
right?
12. No, I can't. He's got food.
Yeah, he can gain 6. Or gain 4. Is it 2 per food?
6. 3
make
per
him
3
use
per
it.
3.
Because I'm getting smashed by Cryptic because I don't have a flyer.
Pass.
And you're the monarch. You can attack him with one of your flyers.
No, Dean, stop wanting to come second.
Are you passing, Dean?
Yes, I'm passing.
I'm going to crack 2 food and gain 6 life.
Apparently, Dean, you paid 7 mana for a 6 mana spell.
Oh, the other card in my hand, 7 mana.
Yeah, now you can redirect Cryptic.
No, it's not that. It's
to
6 mana as well.
you.
Oh.
No, I can't.
Good spot,
I need
Chris.
to
Thank you.
blink it.
Upkeep. Doesn't matter that I'm not the monarch, I still get to make 2+1/+1 counters, which gets doubled. So there's now 10 +1/+1 counters.
And it flies. GG, everyone.
He still needs to get one more counter on it. Oh, I mean, you've got Clancrafter, don't you? Oh, yeah. You're dead. You're dead if you want to. You're dead.
Yep.
And you're the monarch, so he's absolutely going to kill you.
Does Mr. Geppetto fly? He does not. That's upsetting.
Snow-covered island.
Exile the Inquisitive Puppet to get a 1/1 Mr. Geppetto. Do it, Cryptic. Do it. The
just-
game is yours.
I just
Do
drew
it.
a very interesting card, that's all. So I'm just trying to think this one through.
Think it through. Have you got 5 or 6 foods? Or 9?
I've got 5 food at the moment.
5 food.
Yeah.
It's 15 life. That would be the
Luke,
flex.
what are the equipments that are on Sir Ginger?
Stuff. Don't make me read them.
I know one gives ward.
I have leather armor, which is ward 1. I have the Orb of Resurrection. When it dies, return it to the beginning of the end step. And I have the Shield of the Realm. If a source would deal damage to you, a quick creature prevent 2 of that damage.
Okay.
So Sire Ginger is it's a +7 attack and 6 defense.
7/6.
Yeah,
And then when it dies, it returns at the beginning of the next end step.
it will do. It will do.
Cool. And it
Glorious.
attacks turned it.
But it won't have haste.
So it's tapped at the moment.
It is Sire Ginger,
Because you
the
attacked it
meal ender.
last turn.
But it could be Seer if I'm pronouncing it correctly, I suppose, because it's ye old English.
Luke,
It is
was
tapped.
Sir Ginger tapped because it
Yeah.
attacked last turn? Just checking.
No, it's you made me take all the equipment off it, so it's rested, and it's
Cool.
also biscuits don't need. I know it's pronounced Sir.
Cool.
Indeed. Siri Ginger. We've had Sire Ginger, the Mines of Moira. We're doing well. We're doing well.
It's infectious. Mispronunciations, just no escaping it. Not this time of night.
I'm not here to be a wordsmith.
Barely a streamer.
Doesn't Poetry Corner.
Okay. 4.
I would like to know who knighted Sir Ginger. Was it one of the
Probably
many
Kenneth.
kings on Eldraine?
Yeah. Ooh, I think Kenneth's dead at this point.
That's what I mean. So
Spoiler alert, just in case you haven't seen the last. Was it 5 sets?
Yeah, so Kenrith and the Queen are dead. Oko is dead.
I'm
Or-
gonna play
or gone.
Loyal Guardian.
Oh, get away, you! Honestly, more counters.
And then I'm going to move to combat. Beginning of combat, because I control my commander, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
Lovely.
Now 2 because of doubling season. Then I'll go to combat.
Chat, we are
attacks.
2 follows away from
And I'll
300.
attack Luke for. I think it was exactly 14. Isn't it?
Exactly 14.
Yep, on attacks, I'll sacrifice a food and draw a card.
I will die because I have to tap my commander to sacrifice it to gain the life. So yeah, GG.
Okay, I think that draw just wins this.
Seems like does it now? Are you certain?
Can you, Dean? Could you read the mana rock for me, please? I think
When
this works.
misleading signpost enters the battlefield during the declare attacker step, you may reselect which player or permanent target attacking creature is attacking.
Cool. It can't. So my own creatures can't attack me. That's
No.
fine. So that's fine. I'm going to pay 5, and I'm going to cast Aether Gale. And I'm going to target 6 non-land permanents and return them to their owner's hands. I'm going to target all of your non-land permanents and 1 food token.
Nice.
And then I'm going to pass the turn and draw from mana.
Yeah. On top, draw. I'm going to tap 2 and cast Steam Clean, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, which will be the Goose.
The Goose. In the bin with the Goose.
Back in the hoose.
Adventure.
Yeah, bam.
Return that to my hand, that's fine.
Then
Disappointing day.
1/2 for a Bramble Farmer.
Yes, death by raccoon. Let's do it.
And we'll go 1/2 for a Scalding Viper, which is an elemental snake, and whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, it deals 1 damage to that player.
Okay.
5, 6, 7 cards in hand, pass turn.
Tapped out.
Either of those flying?
No.
Ah, but the Goose isn't hasty,
Goose
is it?
The goose gone, but I've got this Loyal Guardian which has trample. On the Monarch, so put 2 counters on, becomes 4, then double them, so double 6,
No one knows of those. Let me get my calculator.
18. So that's a 22/22 with trample.
Sounds good.
Draw, attack for 22 trample.
Oh, 20 trample.
Okay. Oh,
GG.
Well played,
GG.
mate. GG
GG.
in the chat, folks.
Next card.
Oh, the next.
Thanks for joining us, folks. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want more from us, and ring that bell so you never miss any content. We're live every Thursday over on Twitch. Details are in the video description below.